I love it. I love coming to Columbus. I've been here a few times. My favorite thing is I love leaving New York. Because if you've never been to New York, it's a city where nobody gives a fuck. Yeah, and I know that because I was there yesterday, and it was pouring down raining, right? And I went to like a bodega to get like a sandwich. A bodega is like a gas station, but with cats. And it's pouring down raining. I go to the bodega, right? I see this white lady walking down the street with an umbrella. And the wind blew and took her umbrella. And then a black dude caught it and just walked away. I was like, oh my God, is this reparations? It's not even February. Are we getting umbrellas? And the fucked up part is she looked at me and I'm like, bitch, he has a face tattoo. That's his umbrella. I'm not getting killed over umbrellas. Hold on tighter. And then the dude with the face tattoo looked at me and winked. I'm like, ooh, are we together? Y'all laughing, I got an umbrella. And if you didn't get that joke, ask a neighbor. But I'm excited to be here. A little bit about myself. I was adopted. And thank you, two people. I was adopted. Here's the thing, whenever I tell people I was adopted, they're like, oh my God, what a nice white family. And I'm like, bitch, black people can adopt too. This is not the Blindside. I will say, though, my mom adopted me the blackest way possible. So basically, I was in foster care, and then she was my foster parent, and then she adopted us through the foster care system. And when I found that out, I was like, wait, bitch, did you lease us? Will we lease to own kids? She's like, I'll take this one, he's gay, but I'll keep him. The only drawback to being adopted is like, I don't know if you guys can relate this, but if you're adopted, you always like secretly wish that your biological parents are like rich. Maybe it's just me, because my last name is Woods, and I was hoping Tiger fucked up. But I'm like, oh no, it can't be Tiger, because he doesn't sleep with black women. And, oh no, honesty. So fast forward, my biological mom reached out to me on Facebook 20 years later. And she messaged me on Facebook, and her opening message was, hey, Akeem, long time no see. Bitch, what? I'm like, I don't think that's how this is supposed to start. But I didn't know what to say. I was hoping she was still married to Tiger, so I was like, ooh, bitch, it's been a minute. So we just start fake bonding or whatever, and she sees a picture, my display picture was a picture of me on stage, because this is all I do for a living, and she saw that, she's like, oh my God, that's so great that you're a singer. Your grandpa used to sing. I'm like, all right, that's cool about P-pop, but I'm actually not a singer, I'm a comedian. And she's like, wow, that makes so much sense. You were so funny as a kid. Bitch, what jokes was I telling at 3? Knock, knock, who's there? Not me, bitch, I gotta get out of here. Anyway, I blocked it. Y'all laughing, I won. I love that I get to travel so much for work. It's really fun. I was just recently in Seattle. I flew to Seattle. I flew first class because I'm platinum on Delta. Yeah, sorry, I don't speak poverty. And here's the thing, I love flying first class that far is so much fun. Because I was being so extra on this fucking flight. Let me tell y'all, like, so I don't drink, right? Like, y'all don't know me, but I don't drink. I've never drank in my life. As soon as the flight attendant came up to me, I was like, ooh, I'll take a virgin mimosa. And he's like, nigga, orange juice? Like, what are we doing? Like, I was like, no, on the rocks. Like, so I got my orange juice in my champagne flute, and another thing about first class, when you're flying that long, they give you slippers. Yeah, I don't know what they're for, but I put the slippers on and went back to coach. I'm like, ooh, couldn't be me. My favorite thing about flying first class, and I don't know if y'all will be able to relate to this. I mean, y'all will. But my favorite thing about flying first class, especially to Seattle, I was the only black person in first class. And there's nothing more cathartic than seeing a bunch of white people walk to the back. I'm like, ooh, this is what Rosa Parks would have wanted. I'm glad y'all laughed, because I did that joke in Florida and it did terrible. Because they don't know who Rosa Parks is. Y'all laughing, she's not in the books. I'm just joking, they don't have books. Nah, they do have books, they're just on fire. And Florida. It is fun being a tour comic. It's weird though, cause like I don't drink, right? Like I've never drank in my life. And when people hear that, cause I'm like, they're like, you're gay, you're a comedian, you've never drank. I'm like, yeah, I'm not interested. And there's no like deep, dark story behind it. I'm just not interested. Like I've never had sex with a woman. I've never drank. I'd have to be drunk to have sex with a woman, so it's never gonna happen. But the problem is, whenever people find out that you've never drank, they're always like, bro, you gotta try it. You have to try it. And it's so annoying. So now I found out how to alleviate that. And instead of telling people I've never drank, I tell them that I'm recovering. Yeah, because they respect that. The problem is when I lie, bitch, I go all out. So I finished this gig at a bar. This guy offers to buy me a drink. I'm like, oh no, thank you. I'm recovering. And he's like, oh, what happened? I'm like, ooh, bitch, murder. He's like, what? I'm like, I can't stop drinking and driving. I'm killing these niggas out here. I can't. The problem is, I wasn't expecting him to ask a follow-up question. He was like, how long have you been sober? I'm like, ooh, 3 years. He's like, wow, congratulations. I'm like, thanks, man. He's like, let me ask you this. Before you got sober, what was your drink of choice? And bitch, I panicked because I don't know shit about drinking. So I was like, ooh, strawberry daiquiris. And immediately he's like, nigga, what? You were committing murder on strawberry daiquiris? I was like, yeah, I'd wake up covered in umbrellas, bitch. It was wild, bitch. I got type 2 diabetes fucking with this. It's crazy. Can you imagine being an alcoholic on strawberry daiquiris? You come home from work, your roommate's like, quick, hide the blender, Akeem's here. He has a problem. So I'm single, and here's the reason why I think I'm single. This is all I do for a living, is comedy, right? So like, because it's all I do for a living, 90% of my friends are also comedians, right? Which tend to be like straight white dudes, because they're so funny, and a little bit of shade, but so most of our friends are straight dudes, which is annoying because sadly, straight dudes are still doing this thing where like, they'll compliment you, and then they'll say like, no homo. Yeah, it's stupid because that's not how words work. But I kid you not, I had a friend come up to me, he's like, hey man, I like your hat, no homo. I was like, bro, I didn't think you were gonna suck my dick because you like my hat. I was like, ooh, you like One Piece? Unzip, like that's not how this works. Like, no homo doesn't make gay shit disappear. But what if it did? Wouldn't that be cool? I'm doing gay shit my whole life, right? I'm on my deathbed, and right before I die, I'm like, oh shit, no homo. And then I get to heaven, God's like, oh shit, you got in, motherfucker. Like, there's a no homo loophole, I don't know how you knew. I'm just joking, God's not real. Thank you, yeah. Oh no, did you think the gay black dude was gonna be religious? Wild, but... I'm not anti-religion. I think religion is great if it makes you a good person. It doesn't. But what I don't like about a lot of religious people is they tend to be like super religious people tend to be like super homophobic and also pastors. But they always have like the same talking point, right? They're always like the gay agenda. They're trying to turn our kids gay. Which is hilarious because I'm like, one, bitch, we're at brunch. Like, we don't care about your kids. But it's wild that they think that we have an agenda, right? Meanwhile, there's certain religions, right, like Jehovah's Witness, who go door to door ringing people's doorbell to convert them to their religion. Could you imagine if gay niggas was doing that? Like, can you imagine us going door to door ringing people's doorbell, telling them about glory holes and Shaka Khan? Like, could you imagine? White people, Lady Gaga. Could you imagine? Like, if we're just going door to door, have you heard the word? What word? Beyonce. Like, we should do that, but I'll leave it this last religious joke. Here's the thing that religious people don't even realize. Gay people, we've actually brought y'all together Because like unanimously, a lot of religions, like you can't agree on who the real God is, but you guys have all agreed that gay people are going to hell. Like you've all agreed, which is cute. But what's so funny about that is like the hypocrisy. You guys remember a while back, like a few years ago, Lil Nas X, a gay black rapper, had a music video where he was like lap dancing on the devil, and Christian people got outraged. I thought that was hilarious, because I'm like, bitch, you said he was going to hell from day one. What the fuck did you think he was going to do down there, bitch? Like, you thought we wasn't going to suck the devil's dick? Like, of course. We're already in hell. We can't go to double hell. Like, we're here. Also, if you really do think that all gay people are going to hell, then that means you also have to think that the choir in heaven is going to be terrible. Like, yeah, you can't tell me every choir director's not gay as fuck, bitch. Like, you want your choir to be a bunch of straight white dudes listening to Joe Rogan? Like, because quite frankly, that sounds like hell to me. Y'all have been dope. Thank you so much. That's my time. Bye.